Hey guys, it's Kayla from Killing It With Coupons, and here is my Meijer haul for you guys this week. Meijer had some pretty good deals going on. They also have their $1 deals going on this week as well, which is where select items, close to about 800 of their items in stores, are on sale for $1. Some of those are not really that great of savings, like they're regularly like $1.09 items and you get them for $1, but there are some where you'll save over 50%, and I do have a post that I shared with you guys for that so that you guys can check that out and see some of those ones that will be over 50% savings. That was most of the items that I picked up, along with one of the deals that I ended up doing. Well, I guess two of them I had personalized coupons for, and one of them was also with a digital coupon that everyone should have available. But those deals this week, they are just $1 each. You don't have to buy in multiples or a certain amount of items to get them at that price like you used to. It is just $1 per item, and you can buy as many or as few as you'd like. They are a limit of 10, I guess, like items, but you can buy up to 10, I guess, of those items, of the different items, if that makes sense. So you could pick up like 10 of those Chobani or 10 of those Totino's pizza rolls. It will just be a limit of those 10 like items, but you can, again, to buy 10 of the Totino's, 10 of the Chobani, 10 of those King9 carryouts. Those were most of the deals over there on that side of the table that I ended up doing, but just so that you guys know, they do have that sale going on this week. I also had one of those personalized coupons this week as well. When I go into the deals, I'll share with you guys, but I shared about it last week. I think the coupons run for the whole month, but check to see if you guys also have some coupons available as well. I'm going to assume that it's for specific accounts, but you may have different offers than I had last week. I had a coupon on shave like products, and I was able to score some really cheap razors last week. I also had a coupon available as well, which was on the frozen foods, like prepared foods and seafoods, and I did a pretty good deal with these with the seafood this week that they had on sale and had coupons for. But that is going to be a specific based on your account. Again, check to see if you guys don't have those coupons available or something similar. You may end up getting certain coupons based on the items that you buy, and that was also what I ended up doing with two of the deals in that dollar deals that were going on for this week as well. So anyways, all these items that you guys see here on the table would have totaled $120.38. I paid just $49.27 and saved $71.11. I also earned back $2.14 in M-Perks points, like their M-Perks rewards, which is the equivalent of about $2.14. You can redeem the every 1,000 points is for $1. So I ended up earning over 2,000 points back, which is, again, the equivalent of about $2. And that is per like dollar spent, and also on certain bonus deals as well. So like, I think if you spent over $5 or something like that in frozen foods, that I had an offer, again, that I got so many points back as well, like 900 or something like that. So again, for me, that works out to be a really good deal because I was doing a deal with that anyway. But those are really awesome to take advantage of some of those, again, M-Perks rewards and points as well. So my net cost for these items was just $47.13, which I think for what I got was pretty good, because I did get some frozen foods that will be used for dinners along with some bacon, and I also got some fresh produce as well that they had on sale this week. Plus, they also had several freebies this week as well at Meijer, which is really awesome. So I will go into all of those deals, share with you guys everything that was going on for this week, and point out a couple of other things that they also have going on. But like I said, make sure you guys do check out the post that I posted about the $1 deals, because that sale does run for 2 weeks. It will run this week and then next week as well. So if you do miss out on some of those deals, or your store's out of stock or something like that, you could always follow it up and try and do some of those deals next week as well. I'll start off with those $1 deals, which was the Totino's pizza rolls, the 15 count rolls. They're a part of that sale where they are just $1. They are regularly $2.09, so for 4 of them that I picked up would have been $8.36. I paid $4 for those and saved $4.38. We also picked up the Meijer snack bags, which are $1. They're regularly $1.99, so I saved 99 cents. And that is just because I find that these are a little bit cheaper than Aldi's price for their snack bags. But this isn't quite as good of a deal on the sandwich bags as at Walgreens when they have their sales. So, and they don't normally have the snack bags included in those sales, or they don't sell snack bags at Walgreens. So I ended up doing that here. And like I said, I thought for $1 that was not a bad deal. Another deal that they have on the Meijer brand products is on the bandages. These are just $1. The ones that I picked up are regularly $2.49, and they have several different varieties that range in price from $2.49 to like around maybe $1.99 or something like that. But these ones I saved $1.49 for with those, which I thought was not too bad of a deal. The other deal I did, which this is with an M-Perks coupon that should be available to everybody, but these Chobani, either the Chobani Greek yogurt or I think like the zero sugar ones, along with these Chobani creations, are a part of the dollar deals. And these ones are regularly $1.49. So for the 5 that I picked up would have been $7.49. But since they are part of that deal, and we also have $1 off of 5 digital M-Perks coupons, these were just $4 for 5 or 80 cents each, which is not too bad of a price for the Chobani Greek yogurts. And with those, I saved $3.49. Now, this was a deal that I had with one of those personalized coupons. A lot of times there will be personalized for you coupons in your M-Perks account that will run for about the whole month. And I had a coupon available to me that was 50 cents off these canine carryout dog treats, which were a part of that dollar deal. They're regularly $1.29, and I had a 50% off of the handpicked just for you coupon. So I paid just 50 cents for that and saved 79 cents. And again, those are based on your shopping habits, so they will be specific per account, but you will normally see those a lot of times for the whole month. And in addition to that too, you normally will get a free coupon as well. They don't have them available every single month, but most months they do. And this month I did see that I had some available. So check your account to see. They are going to be in a separate place from where you will see the coupons. But up at the top, when you click on like coupons in the app, there's normally a little banner that says check out these like handpicked for you coupons or something like that, and those are where you will normally find those personalized coupons that are for you. And again, they're based on your shopping habits. I also have one of those coupons as well on these Armor lunch makers, which are part of that dollar sale, and these are one of those items that's not that great of a deal because it's regularly just $1.09, but I did have a 25% off handpicked for you coupon, so that was just 75 cents and saved 34 cents. So those were all of the dollar deals that I ended up doing, but they also had some sales too that may be specific to your store. I don't think that I saw that these were advertised in the actual sales ad, but a lot of times the stores will run specific produce deals where again they will just kind of have a pop-up sale that might only run a few days, or they might have a sale where it is just at your store. But for me, at my store, they had raspberries were on sale, $5 for 3 or $1.67 each, and you didn't have to buy 3 to get them at that price. And at regular price of $3.39, these would have been $10.17. So again, I paid $5 and saved $5.17. I also picked up 4 of these strawberries, which were on sale for 99 cents. These are regularly $4.49. So for 4 of them, they would have been $17.96, but instead we paid just $3.96 for these and saved $14. Now onto the freebies that should be available for everybody this week because they are just with M-Perks coupons, and that is on the Vaseline lip therapy. There is a $2 off coupon that just excludes the trial travel size but does not exclude the lip care. Normally though, these do not attach to that coupon. However, on this one specifically, the lip therapy original one, it is, and at regular price of $1.59 with a $2 off digital M-Perks coupon, this ended up being completely free and saved $1.59. Another really good deal, which there are 2 separate coupons on these. This is on the yakisoba and also on the ramen bowls. These are on sale for 49 cents each. They are regularly, the bowl mules are $1.39. These are a little bit cheaper, regular priced at $1.39, but again, they're 49 cents on sale this week, and we have 50% off digital M-Perks coupons, so both of these ended up being free. Again, there's only one specific coupon on each item, so you do have to pick up one of each, but they're free, and you'll save $1.29 and $1.39, which is awesome. So those were the 3 freebies that we had available at Meijer for this week. There's a handful of other good deals going on. One of the advertised deals that is going on this week is on the Campbell's Chunky Soups, and these are on sale $8 for 4. They're regularly $2.59, so 4 of them would have been $10.36, but we have a $3 off 4 digital M-Perks coupon, so for those you'll pay $5 for 4 or $1.25 each and save $5.36. Another pretty good deal that they had going on as well, which was on the Kraft mayonnaise. This is $4.99 on sale, and regularly it's $5.49. We have a $2 off digital M-Perks coupon, and you will pay $2.99 and save $2.50, which I think $2.99 for mayo is a pretty good price. That is a little cheaper than Aldi's, so, and it's for name brand, so I thought that that was a pretty good deal. Also, they had these burritos, which are regular price 79 cents. For 2 of them, they would have been $1.58, but we have a buy one get one free digital M-Perks coupon, so these were just 79 cents for 2 or 49 cents each, and we save 79 cents. Now, another deal that is really great this week, however, I don't actually know why this was coming up at this price, is Hatfield Bacons, the Black Forest, or I believe it's the black pepper kind or something like that. There's 2 different varieties. They're on sale for $4.99. Now, when I added this to my cart, it rang up at $4.99, and they're regularly $6.99. We have a $2 off digital M-Perks coupon, so this ended up being just $2.99. However, when I went to go check my receipt, I noticed that for some reason it was saying that my price was $1 cheaper than it initially, when I had paid for my items, you know, it had said. And I thought that was funny because I also got charged tax too, you know. So I was like, okay, well, why is it coming up $1 cheaper then? And I checked, for some reason this actually rang up at $3.99 for me. When I clicked on, you can click on, like, it says savings underneath the item, and it was showing that it was saying $3 off, like as if it was the sale price taking $3 off and then the $2 coupon applying after that. So this came up at just $1.99 for the bacon, which I think is absolutely amazing, but I have absolutely no clue why it was ringing up at $3.99 instead of the $4.99 that it is advertised for, both I believe in the ad and also on the online price, and I'm going to assume that probably in stores it says the same thing. So as to why it actually rang up after I paid for it as well at the $3.99 price is kind of weird. A lot of times if something does come up and then rings up at, you know, like a different price than what is advertised, you'll normally see it in the cart, like, again, because I did this as a grocery pickup. So when I, you know, paid for the items, it said in the cart that it was, you know, $4.99, and that's actually what it shows initially that I was charged for. But then after that, the price thereafter came off for an extra $1 for the sale price. So like I said, I don't know why that happened, but either way, it was only $1.99, which is awesome, and I saved $5. Now, these Lance crackers, which it's kind of funny, these used to be included in the dollar deals. However, I noticed the last 2 times these have not been, but these still did work out to be a pretty good deal. These are on sale $5 for 4, and I actually picked up 5 of them though, because I did have one of the personalized hand-picked for you coupons as well that I was using, and those coupons don't normally stack with manufacturer coupons unless it is like a basket purchase, which is what I did with the frozen seafood. I'll get into that in a second. But like I said, they don't normally stack. So for me, I just picked up 5 of them because we have a $1 off 4 digital coupon, and I also had a 30% off handpicked for you coupon. Now at $1.99 regular price, these would have been, for the 5 I picked up, $9.95. But after the $1 off 4 digital M-Perks coupon, which should be available for everybody, and if you just ended up doing this deal, you'd pick up 4, use that coupon, and just pay $4 for 4 or $1 each, which is like the same as getting them at that $1 price for the dollar deals that we used to, but for some reason now they're just not including it in them. But with the sale, you can still get them for that price. For me, again too, because I also had that 30% off coupon though, I paid $4.95 for 5 of them, or 99 cents each, and I saved $5. We also had a deal, which I did this because this coupon was expiring on the Axe deodorants. I was holding out to see if we might get a buy one get one 50% or 40% or 30% off or something like that sale, but I never saw that. And again, this coupon was expiring, I believe, at the end of this week. However, there is a new coupon available that is buy one get one free, which is not quite as good as this deal was, but they're $5.19 regular price. So the two of them were $10.38, but we have a $6 off 2 digital M-Perks coupon that will make these $4.38 for 2 or $2.19 each, and you save $6. Not as good as we normally get the Axe deodorant for, but again, I didn't think it was all too bad of a price, and the savings is pretty good, so that's why I went ahead and picked those up. Along with, they also had these Fresh Step like deodorizing crystals for cat litter, which are regular price $5.49, and there's a $4 off coupon on any Fresh Steps products. So that was just $1.49, and we saved $5. And I'm sure my cat niece and nephew will love that. Maybe their mom and dad would actually appreciate it more than they would, but that way it doesn't smell quite as much. But that's really awesome for getting it at that price. I actually didn't even know they made that. Like, I haven't had a cat since I was super little, so I didn't know that, like I said, they had that. We have 4 dogs, and actually I have to brag on my little puppy a little bit because she came with to do her first Meijer grocery pickup, and she was so cute. She like ended up, by the end of the trip, fell asleep in the back seat, and she was so excited. She thought the lady that was loading up the groceries in the trunk was there to play with her. But she had a lot of fun on the trip because it was raining today, so we couldn't take her for a walk. So we're like, well, let's take her to Meijer with us, and she actually tired herself out by just sniffing out the window the entire time. Anyways, back to the deals. Another deal that is going on, which isn't really that great of a price. My mom does ask for chocolate milk, and we get the little things of chocolate milk because she adds it to her coffee. But this was on this Shamrock Farms milk, which is $1.49 on sale. It's regularly $1.79. There's a 25% off M-Perks coupon, so it's $1.24, and we save 55 cents. Now, she picks these up a lot of times at the Dollar Tree for like that price anyway. But like I said, I thought that that was not too bad of a price, and it's something that we get a lot of times anyway. So not, like I said, the best deal, but we just went ahead and picked it up for this week. Now, the other deal that I was sharing with you guys, which will pretty much depend on whether or not you have this coupon available or not, was on the fish products. I picked up one of the Gorton's fish, which is on sale for $5.99. This is regularly $7.39. And then one of the Van de Kamp's fish products, which are on sale for $4.99, regularly $5.89. There is a $1 off digital M-Perks coupon on each item. Either way, if you were just doing this, you should be able to just pick up one and clip that coupon if you wanted to, and that will make the Gorton's $4.99, and then the Van de Kamp's fish just $3.99. At Jewel, if you were able to go to and do the one-day sale, which was going on yesterday, the Gorton's were cheaper. Those ended up working out to be $4 each per Gorton's product, which was a little bit of a better deal. But for me, because I had this other coupon available that was one of those personalized coupons, this made it a better deal for me. I had one of those personalized store coupons that, again, may only be available for select accounts, but it was $2.75 off a $9 frozen prepared meat or seafood products. So for me, with all of the items, they totaled over $9. The $1 coupons come off along with the $2.75 store coupon as well. So for me, I paid just $6.23 for the 2 items, or $3.12 each, and I saved $7.05. So again, I thought that that was not too bad of a deal, considering that these are pretty big portion sizes. Like, these are the bigger value size packs, and this will actually probably going for making 2 meals per package. Like, I will do fish and chips probably with the one, and then the fish sandwiches with the other. I will actually probably work out to be 2 meals per time. So I actually didn't think that this was all too bad of a deal. And like I was saying as well, with that coupon that I had available, again, it will be dependent on whether or not you have it, and or if you have any other type store threshold coupon like that available. Just check to see in your accounts if you do, because if they're giving those out, they might be giving them out for like everybody, but yours might look different. You might have like a produce purchase. I've gotten those before as well, like $1 off a $6 produce purchase or something like that, and they're, like I said, very specific based on your shopping habits. I've gotten coupons too where it's been like so many dollars off a dairy purchase or something, you know. So again, and you can normally stack those with the manufacturer coupons. They won't count against that total that you need in order to get the threshold of $9. And like I said, for me, it all ended up working out. So I think for under $50 that I paid for all these items was pretty good. They didn't have a ton of stuff going on, but a few freebies, some other really cheap deals, and again, a couple of those personalized coupons that made some deals that were going on this week even better. So that does it for me for this week. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys like and follow, and I will see you guys all in the next haul. So bye guys.